Ehi, hai fatto, dicomi. Che dopo the computer, eh? Cartoon Carlo want to show us how to play Grand Theft Auto 4 in the VR.
Oh, hey, hang on, Ivana. What's playing there?
Oh, it's no big deal, just some, Saints Row the Turd.
Saints Row the Turd, ha! Nothing more than a GTA clone. Get that copycat shit out of here.
Oh, no, hang on, man. That same VR mod, it'll work with this. I'll do a tutorial for this too, Ivana. You wanna play this in VR?
Yeah, I don't mind. Okay, what you gonna do?
Okay, so... go to the link in the description. Download this file. Alright? Go ahead and extract it. Copy the contents. Put it in your main game folder. Alright? Now start up your game. Okay. When you're in game, hit F7. You're gonna see a lot of options there. So it's a really robust mod. But we're just gonna look at VR. So scroll down until you see VR. Alright? Get in there. Turn it on. That's it. Yeah, you're in VR.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool and all.
VRified Games.
What's up, player? Yeah. Yeah, the living there talking there. Come to your laboratory, VRified Games. How are you doing, Michael?
Hey Ed, how's it going?
Shit, I'm alright, homie. Just tell me, what's the happy cap?
What's the what?
Man, what's going on over here?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Alright Ed, so I guess this would fall under the category of hashtag fuck you take two, but it's also, I suppose, a two-parter within that series.
Oh.
Yeah, you see, there's a modder slash programmer out there called, now I'm going to butcher his name because I'm a dumbass westerner, but Zolika. I believe it's pronounced Zolika. I'm probably butchering it, but this guy is seriously underrated, my man.
Are you?
Yeah, like, now he's not just a VR modder, he's got trainers, he's got mod menus for a whole bunch of things. Think of it like a cheat menu that you can put into your games. Like, he's got tons of them, man. Check his webpage in the description and you will see the amount of games he has worked on throughout the years that basically have flown under the radar as far as I'm concerned. So he's got all the GTAs in there, he's got Saints Row, Red Dead Redemption, tons of stuff, really robust mods.
Oh, that's cool. Well, man, we're a VR channel, no?
Ah, I was getting to that. Yeah, so buried within his mod menus. Like, I mean, they're hidden, they're just, nobody knows about them. There are VR mods in some of these games.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, to varying degrees of completion. He's still working on them, he's adding things all the time. But as far as I can see, he's got GTA 4, Saints Row the 3rd, original, not remastered, and Saints Row 2022.
Oh, that's cool.
Japanese commercials. Easiest money you'll ever make.
Grand larceny's right up there. You ready for this?
No worries. I do my own stunts.
Hey, you're just a ride-along, man. So don't get all Hong Kong style in there.
I am a method actor. If I'm gonna play a saint with any degree of emotional truth, I gotta make it real.
Trust me, Burke. It'll be real.
You're robbing a bank dressed like yourselves.
Hell yeah. Who doesn't want to be Johnny Gat?
Ultra postmodernism. Love it.
I'm cool with the Saints movie, but do we really gotta drag this asshole actor around?
Cut Josh some slack. He's just researching his part.
Yeah, I hope he signed a waiver.
All right, people. Nobody moves! Nobody dies!
Sorry, jumped his line. Can we go again?
You all know the drill. Can I get a picture with the boss?
Say sleaze.
Get in line, bitch!
Hey, don't be a dick.
But you call yourself gangbangers? You're a bunch of pussies! We should be all up in their shit like... Fuck!
Oh, that's different. You got a plan, or we just shooting all these motherfuckers? That is my plan. Works for me.
Yeah, and as I say, he's adding to them all the time. New features, and yeah, they're pretty good.
Where's the ball? Go to hell! You wanna play, motherfucker?
Oh my god! Wouldn't wait to kill him until we found out who these guys are? We're gonna die?
What happened to I do my own stunts?
Hey, do these look like scripts to you?
Alright, people. Let's find that ball.
Now, I did say there are varying degrees of completion, and that is true. GTA 4, I would say, has the least amount of work done thus far, and Saints Row the Third is probably the most furthest along out of all three.
That's right, you fuckers!
We're coming for you!
Oh, Jesus.
Get up, Burke. Let's keep moving.
I can't believe you launched that guy into a statue!
I can't believe you're still thinking about it.
Do you want to know who these people are?
Listen, all that matters is the ball. Let's find that and get the hell out of here.
Is this what it's normally like?
Well, normally, the tellers don't use fucking shotguns.
Yeah, normally banks don't look like a palace either. You see those statues before you blew them up?
Will you forget the horses? These guards are packing military-grade hardware. Who the hell are we robbing?
Oh, yeah. Now, they feel really good in VR. They feel great. They're still not complete. And I'll go through them with each individual game.
Okay, so we're going to do all three?
Well, we're going to do two of the three anyway, that being Saints Row the Third and GTA 4. The reason I'm not doing Saints Row 2022 is because I simply don't own it.
Say what?
Yeah, I mean, I just have very little interest in it. It's just, yeah. And I know people are probably going to crucify me in the comments for that, but I may revisit it because there's a VR mod now. Okay, that changes things slightly. I may revisit it.
Man, you better.
Okay. For Zolika, okay. I might do the third one at some point in the future. But for now, in this two-part series, we're going to start with Saints Row the Third. We'll move on to GTA 4. And maybe we'll move on to Saints Row 2022.
Okay, man. Cool. So, Saints Row the Third. What's this? I'm assuming it's a third part of something?
Yeah, you assume correctly, yeah. So Saints Row the Third is indeed the third part of the Saints Row series. Now, the original Saints Row, it started off as basically a GTA San Andreas clone, hence the hashtag #FuckYouTake2.
I can't breathe.
No way we're cracking this thing.
Ready for plan B?
Yep. Josh, get over here.
Got the tools right here, Holmes. So, what's plan B? Huh? We drill it?
Fuck no. We blow it.
What? Not cool, man!
Time to get to work.
This is basically a GTA clone.
We'll need to set those above the vault.
Hey, I think we've got company.
Looks like they're coming in from the lobby.
Shaundi,
What?
we need to talk.
We really don't.
It's just, if I die here, I don't want things to go unsaid.
I should be so lucky.
You think you can stop us?
Oh, now I notice it says San Andreas over GTA.
Well, yeah, it takes a lot of the ideas from San Andreas, and it kind of improves upon them. Like, for instance, in San Andreas, when you shoot out the car window, you can look in like a 180-degree field, basically, with your weapon. Now, Saints Row improved upon that by making it 360 degrees.
Oh my god, you're the Saints! You have to sign this for me!
Anything for a fan.
Hey, Josh Burke. Don't be starstruck. Very approachable. Want me to sign your breasts?
No. That's alright.
Yeah, you know, buy Nightblade on DVD.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, now, it doesn't incorporate any additions to the later GTA series, such as Cover Fire or any of that, so that's why I say San Andreas specifically, because that seems to be the GTA game that it took the most inspiration from for Saints Row. Now, Saints Row itself, yeah, it is a GTA San Andreas clone, absolutely. You've got character customization, you can up your wage.
Let's get the chopper and lift this baby out of here.
Hey guys, you can call up the helicopter. Found the way to Overball. Don't touch it!
Josh! Are you trying to get us all jail time?
What? I don't want to be some dude's bitch.
Do I have to go after him?
Forget about it, he'll be fine.
How long until the chopper gets here?
I don't know. Probably like 2 waves of SWAT guys.
Sounds about right.
Here they come!
Flashbang!
I haven't had this much fun in years!
It has all these RPG elements that San Andreas introduced. They've since gone by the wayside in the GTA series as it happens, but Saints Row kind of embraced them. So you have a very robust character creation at the beginning of the game, and that's true of all the Saints Row games in fact. And yeah, it goes from there.
Kill Burke if I see him again!
Oh, I thought you two really had something there.
Oh, don't even go there.
Hey, this
So
is
basically, it released on the Xbox 360, and it was a then next-gen GTA San Andreas clone. So
Time, Sean D!
Good day.
it piqued a lot of people's interest just for that alone.
Let's get him!
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I mean, including myself, I was suckered into buying it. I loved it, actually. I love the original Saints Row.
Chopper should be here soon. Just gotta hold out a little longer.
They busted out the riot shield!
Had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, so then they progressed on to Saints Row 2. Now, Saints Row 2 addressed some of the criticisms that Saints Row had. Whereas your protagonist didn't have a voice, like...
Really? A fucking attack chopper?
seriously, who are these guys?
A bunch of assholes.
Shoot the helicopter! Use whatever you've got!
I haven't had this much fun in years!
Here's our...
The original idea was you were supposed to project yourself into the protagonist of the original Saints Row, hence the character creation. But it felt lifeless. It felt flat. Like he had no facial animations, or she. They had no facial animations. No voice to speak of, none of that. Saints Row 2 kind of came along and went, okay, we're going to give you a choice of voices and a choice of facial animations.
Go, go, go! You go out the back.
And you?
I'm staying with the boss.
We'll see you when we touch down!
All right, let's go! Hold her steady!
Where did the security come from?
Stay calm and stick to the plan!
That go along with it in your character creation process, and therefore you can make the character a little bit more lifelike.
Thought I shut that thing down!
Troy can't bail you out of this one!
There was much more interactions, there was branching storylines, differing storylines, and you were free to...
Make this easy on the squad for once. Please autograph, and then put down your gun.
The hell are we still here?
Control not responding!
You got it fixed! I'll hold off the cops!
You can't kill them all!
I appreciate that kind of negativity.
Follow a mission structure however you wished. Say you want to do a certain campaign start to finish before starting another, you could.
This publicity stunt is over! We have to take you in!
Get us higher!
I'm trying not to get shot here!
Or you can mix and match. It was cool in that sense. It was very much open world in the sense of what open world should have been. Yeah. And it also opened up the world a little bit, the whole city of Stillwater.
How much armor's on that damn thing?
Got opened up to what it was in the original Saints Row.
Jesus, watch where you're flying!
A lot of the media outlets at the time kind of labeled it as, okay, this is Grand Theft Auto, absolutely.
Step away from the vault!
This is a Grand Theft Auto clone, but whereas GTA 4, which was doing the rounds at the time, was outlandish, but it was grounded. Okay. Saints Row went the other direction. It was outlandish.
My son wants to meet Johnny.
But it was over the top. Like,
You've gone too far this time.
it almost had cartoony type humor, you know, really graphic violence. And,
That's right. Don't fuck with. No.
you know, it worked. It really worked for what it was. But it made it stand out from GTA, where GTA had become more grounded, more realistic in a sense. Saints Row really embraced that cartoony, over-the-top sense of humor that the original GTAs had back in the day.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, there were two very distinct products at that time. The Saints Row series really embraced that going forward. And this is where it starts to get really outlandish, really crazy. It's trying to outdo itself. Saints Row the Third comes along and it is nuts.
The fuck is this? We paid up this month.
Someone paid more.
What happened?
We got arrested.
No, to us. Burke's right. We traded our dicks in for pussies. Seriously. Movie deals, commercials. Saint's name used to mean something more than body spray and some ass-tasting energy drink.
Our brand's worth a shitload of money.
Is that what it's all about?
It's always about the money, Mr. Gatt. Which is precisely why our employer wishes to speak with you.
If you'll indulge us.
You have any idea who you fucking with here?
Of course. A remarkable likeness. These visions are Viola and Kiki, and I am Philippe Laurent, chairman of a multinational organization called the Syndicate.
Never heard of it.
Evidently not, or you would not have robbed our bank. Perhaps you wonder why you are still breathing at this point.
Actually, I wonder why my foot's not up your ass at this point.
Like it or not, Mr. Gatt, our organization is expanding into Stillwater. I am offering you the chance to leverage your assets against your lives. Ladies?
You may continue to operate the Saints Ultor Media Group as you see fit, in exchange for 66% of your monthly gross revenue.
That is before taxes, of course.
Listen, you French fuck.
Please. I am Belgian.
So make yourself a fucking waffle. We done here.
And I had so hoped to come to a rational business arrangement.
What the hell's going on?
Boss, you gotta bail!
No, not without you!
What, feels like half a dozen guys? I can take them.
What about the plane?
I'll fly it back to Stillwater.
Johnny, you can't even drive stick. How you gonna fly a plane?
Details. Just cover the boss. Go, I got this.
It's basically taken that Grand Theft Auto formula and then it applies it to 80s action movies.
We can't leave Johnny!
Guy can take care of himself. We gotta deal with these guys.
Attention passengers, this is your new captain speaking. Our updated flight plan has us landing in Stillwater.
Oh, putain de merde! Ouvrez-moi cette porte! Je veux sa tête!
I'd like to remind all passengers to remain seated and enjoy the flight.
Great. Who got him, Mike?
It's not open!
Oh, I can see some of our passengers are getting restless. Here's some relaxing music for your enjoyment.
And it, I don't know, man. It's like a scriptwriter from the 80s doing action movies, but he's like up to the eyeballs on cocaine at the same time. He's like, yeah, this is a great idea. Keep going. And each section ups it, and it goes crazy. That's Saints Row 3. Saints Row the Third. It is nuts. And I love it for that.
Yo, I'm opening the cargo bay doors. Find some chutes and jump out the back. It should be clear.
And incidentally, that's the game we're going to be covering today, so we'll go into that a little bit further on.
Alright, motherfuckers.
Okay.
You gonna need more help than that, Frenchie.
I am Belgian.
Same thing.
I am going to cut that disrespectful tongue from your mouse.
Oh yeah? You and how many of you? Oh, that many.
Yeah, so then you got Saints Row 4. How do you up the ante from Saints Row the 3rd? Well, you lean straight into the outlandishness. You go nuts with it. So yeah, Saints Row 4 starts out very typical of Saints Row the 3rd. You go in, you save the president. Yeah, as close as it sounds, you save the president. And then an alien invasion happens. Not kidding, an alien invasion happens. You're all abducted and you're put into a virtual simulation of the world. Yeah, that's Saints Row 4. And it leans really into that whole simulation idea. Like, obviously it takes inspiration from the Matrix. Superhero movies were big at the time. Yeah, it just goes nuts with that kind of superhero Matrix kind of alien invasion. It's so hard to describe, you just have to play it. It's completely nuts. So yeah, the series goes even more outlandish and Saints Row 5 comes along.
Johnny, we're about to jump!
Right on. I'll see you in still.
Johnny?
It's so crazy that they divorce it from the name. Saints Row is not even there. Because it's so far removed from what Saints Row was. Agents of Mayhem. Yeah, Agents of Mayhem comes along. That is essentially Saints Row 5. And it's nuts. But this is when the series kind of...
The fuck did you come from?
No, the series already went too far with Saints Row the 3rd. But this is where it kind of... It was the straw that broke the camel's back. People were like, this is too much. Like, how would you describe Agents of Mayhem? It's like a mashup of everything that came before, and it just ups the satire this time, political satire. The war in Iraq and Afghanistan was very much in people's minds, and you know, it kind of...
Saints are gonna own this city.
Leans on that a little bit. For better or worse it did, and yep, Agents of Mayhem came and went. Nobody liked it. It disappeared. So they went back to the drawing board and they actually rebooted the whole thing with the new Saints Row 2022, which just takes the core concept of, okay, we're a GTA San Andreas clone, let's go from there. And, you know, blank slate, that's Saints Row 2022. Now, admittedly, I have not played it yet. Everything I've seen from the game, I was not interested in. In saying that, Zolika's mod, okay, that's kind of changed my mind a little bit. I may pick it up.
Man. That's a lot.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so we're in Saints Row the 3rd, yeah, and we got it in the VR.
Yeah. So as I said, there's a mod menu. Within that mod menu, you're going to find a VR section. Okay, and there's a bunch of options you're going to take. Cartoon Carl will go over what I would recommend you use in the tutorial, but you simply just have your game open, press F7, scroll down to where it says VR, press start, and that's it. That is it. Once you have your runtime open, it just hooks into it. And you're in VR, you're in first person, you've got tracked motion controls, as you can see. Everything works fine, the scale is great. Yeah, it's a bloody good time. And one neat little feature that I liked was, when you're on foot and you get into a car, you actually have to sit down in real life to match your head height. Now, there may be an option at some point down the line where you can adjust height automatically. Some people might prefer that, but...
That wasn't much of a challenge.
I like the idea of I have to stand and sit down. It just adds to it, in my opinion. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, well, your opinion sucks, man.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, so, okay. So as I say, this guy is criminally underrated. These mods, like, were announced, as far as I can remember, back in September of last year. And nobody picked them up. Like, all the major VR YouTubers, VR TikTokers, content creators out there, as far as I can see, nobody was covering it. Like, kind of criminal. He deserves more. So there was an update recently, it caught my eye.
I'm not gonna lie. For a minute, I didn't think you'd make it in time.
Are you kidding me? I never let my girl... Wait, what is that?
What is what?
That plane is... Okay, don't freak out or anything.
and I think that plane is gonna try to ram us.
What do you mean, don't freak out? Do you have a plan?
Yeah. I shoot out the window, land in the plane, kill Philippe, then jump out the back again.
You mean we, right?
Look, just remember how happy you were when I called you.
Wait, what? Ah,
Shoot the window and land in the plane. What was I thinking?
The name caught my eye because it was familiar. I was like, huh, I remember something that's clever about this guy. So I clicked on his page and sure enough, there we are. 3 separate VR mods. Nobody's covered. Absolutely criminal. So, here I am covering it.
Oh, cool, and then you said you have the GTA 4 and the new Saints Row as well.
Yeah, that's right. And we'll cover GTA 4 at least in a day or so. Maybe I'll look into Saints Row 2022 also. Now, as I say, these mods are both in various degrees of completion. Saints Row the Third is more complete than GTA 4, and I will go through GTA 4 separately in its own video. But let's go over some of the things here that you're going to notice. So, once you're in VR, the cutscenes.
How much shit was in that plane?
Cutscenes are nuts, man. They're completely broken in VR. Now, you can watch them from a first-person perspective, but yeah, it doesn't really translate. So for the video I have the flat screen cutscenes inserted, and here and there you're going to see the VR version of cutscenes, but yeah, you'll see why I have to replace them with mainline cutscenes because they're completely broken. If it's your first playthrough, you're going to be lost, man.
You're a fucking asshole!
Okay, I deserve that.
Gentlemen, negotiations were less than successful. Viola and Kiki will spread the word. Steelport belongs to the Syndicate, and the Saints are not welcome. Mr. Kilbane, gather your luchadores and bring me their leader's head. Mr. Miller, hack into the Saints' accounts and leave them nothing.
Now, as I said before, he's working on these mods all the time, so that may improve as time goes on. If you're playing seated or standing in place, there is only snap turning. There is an option within the VR menu, your character can turn with your body, and that's how I like to play. Like, I stand in place, but I also turn my body.
The body of Mr. Gadd will be a message for all who oppose the Syndicate. There is no mercy, only death. Don't mourn your friend. You'll be joining him soon.
Lauren's gonna pay for this.
I'll need a car.
Sean, do you got any idea where we are?
Steelport. It's kind of like Bangkok's abusive father.
Been here before?
Spring break.
Great. What the fuck does field boss mean?
You don't want to know.
Okay, whatever. You know where we're going?
Look, I was really high the last time I was here. Just drive. It'll come back to me.
That will turn the character in-game. Does not affect driving, but that's okay, that's more realistic. All weapons do work, they're fully motion tracked, 60 OF, all of that, fantastic, they work. The sense of scale is there, world scale, everything is dialed in just right, it's great. Once you're on the streets, you feel as though you're in this city. The only other game that came close to that sensation for me was Cyberpunk 2077.
So, about getting a gun.
Why don't you just look up friendly fire on your phone?
What?
It has GPS, right? Check your map.
We should let Pierce know what's up.
I texted him. He's bringing the crew.
Looks like we'll need more guns. Any ideas?
Yeah, we raid the guard armory.
They have one of those here? Right on.
You can't be serious.
We need guns, they have guns. I don't see the problem.
Getting shot comes to mind.
Blah, blah, bullets, blah, blah, blah. I just flew through a fucking plane.
Also a shitty idea.
Whoa, Pierce, where'd you come from? I thought I was talking to Shondi.
Not cool.
Because, I mean, Pierce, well, I mean, that guy bitches about everything and...
All right. We'll pick a fight with the military.
Good times. Anyone from the spring break days still live around here?
Yeah, I keep up with one of my exes.
This place big enough for the crew?
Already offered it to Pierce and the boys.
That doesn't really answer the question.
I know.
and that is no exaggeration. If you've played Luke Ross's version of Cyberpunk 2077 and then step into this game, just the sense of scale and everything, it's so similar in terms of the sensation that I am in this city. Like, it's unreal. One thing I would like to see implemented in the future is the melee system. It does exist, but it's a button press. You gotta press the trigger button in order to punch. I would like to be able to swing or punch with the motion controller in order to do a melee attack, so that would be cool to see down the line. Maybe it's something you can incorporate later on. So yeah, that's it. It's a VR mod that's flew under the radar. I hope to God that more people are going to see this video and pick up on it. Get downloading, get supporting this guy. He absolutely deserves it. He's up there. In terms of skill, he is up there, and he needs our support. It's the only way we're going to get more mods out of him. And I hope to God he continues work with GTA 4, and I will get to that in the next video. Okay guys, so yeah, I guess we'll leave it there. What do you think, Ed?
Shit, man, I guess.
Yeah, so, alright. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any queries, any thoughts, put them down below. If there's any games you'd like us to VRify, please do let me know. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Yeah, VRified Games out.
Yeah, VRified Games. Outlandish. That's how you describe this game, outlandish? Shit, man. Ain't nothing as outlandish as what I caught you doing with that zucchini the other night in the...
Shut up, Ed.
Alright.
Nice one, boss!
Hey, so I think I'm gonna like totally F up this song title, but could you play me? It's, Toda the no Hino?
Hey, didn't you call earlier? You just like to hear the sound of my voice, don't you?
Maybe.
So cute. And of course you mean Todavía no Hana by Villaino Sound.
Yo, es una vaina personal. Yo tenía que hacer, ya cruzamos. Oye, tío, he caminado la calle de arriba abajo y he metido mano como en el trabajo. Estoy cogiendo y todavía no hay.
Fuck out of here!
Damn maniac. Just like old